What's going on, guys? This is Paul at 12voltview.com, and today I have another special for you. New for the 2014 year, I have the Pioneer DEH-X6600BT. I believe this is the second radio line that has built-in Bluetooth. The radio averages around $139.95. Being so new, it may not be on the shelves just yet, but it is available. It has a 1-year warranty, of course, Bluetooth, and several other features. And I guess I'll jump right into it. We'll get it mounted up, and we'll see what the backup looks like, and get it turned around, and see what the front looks like, and all the features it has. All the features. All right, got the box open. Got install screws and CD keys. Here's the microphone for the Bluetooth. Comes with its harness and remote control. Right, going on the inside. Got the manual way down in here. Well, here we go. Warranty card tells you all the different things about the warranty. It's always good to read that just in case. Alright, pull the radio out. There's nothing else in the box. I'm going to set that off to the side. Got the styrofoam. Little baggie. Yeah, it's got the little corner protectors. To keep the corners safe from the shipping. If I can get this one off of here. Alright. And of course, when you first get the radio out of the box, it's a little tag over it. It just kind of tells you all the basic features of the radio. I guess it's like for stores and display models and stuff like that. You can set it inside the display and have this hanging out. Alright, we got it all out of the box there. Let's get it in my little mountain holder there, and I'll get it turned around. We'll see what's all in the back of it, and then we'll turn around and get it powered up. Alright, we got all back of it here. We'll start from the left side and work our way to the right. We'll see what we got. We got the FM antenna. That's for FM stations and stuff. This is your power plug with the fuse. Over here you got your microphone input, your wired remote input. That's for steering wheel controls. For these, you have to purchase an optional module to make these work. You got your front and your rear is also switchable to subwoofer RCA outputs. These are 2-volt outputs, and so you can have 2 2-channel amps, 4-channel lamp, a 2-channel lamp with a bass amp, a 4-channel amp that's wide jacked off to a bass amp, something like that. Other than that, that's pretty much all on the back of the radio. Let's get it turned around, and we'll see what the fun is. Alright, we got it powered up here. It's asking me to set it up. I'll do yes, just to get to the menu real quick. Just basically all it just tells you what to do time, hit quit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and find the source button and switch it over to radio. Alright, for the looks of it, from what I see, it's a shiny glossy black. The trim rings glossy black. All the rest of the face, there's it's illuminated, and it's also got variable illumination, which is pretty cool, so you can put whatever colors you want on there. Got your eject button here. This is your CD slot. This is the dust store for the USB, and it's also highlighted in whatever color. The aux input is right underneath it. You can't really see it if it's if you can tell in the video, but it's not illuminated any color, so at nighttime it may be a little difficult to find, but it's right there. Usually most radios is underneath the USB port. As I can see, it's got the graphic display, or effects as they call it. Got your presets here, which also are highlighted whatever color. You got your display button. You click on it, you get clock and frequency, and so if you want your clock to show up, just make sure it says clock, and every time you make changes after a few seconds, it switches back over to clock, which get your channel channel changing buttons. Get your source, search, like for searching for songs on your iPod or iPhone or USB drive, thumb drive. This is your backup menu button. This is your band button, band FM1, FM2, FM2, AM. So you can have 18 preset FM stations and 6 AM. Bluetooth button. Got the phone menu. Phone function, auto answer on, first tune. I'm not sure what R tune means. That's pretty much all the features for the Bluetooth button. I figure once you got your phone paired to it, you get you a little more features to choose from. This radio also does WMA MP3s. It's got Mix Tracks, which is a free program you can download from Pioneer. You can install on your computer. You can put all your music into the program, and it will, like a DJ, mix all your songs together onto a thumb drive that you can play on here. Which, and then when it does in Mix Track mode, it blinks and dances with your music as it's doing stuff. Alright, as you see, we're back in the demo mode, but I want to turn it off here in a second. If I go into the actual menus, by pressing the volume button straight in, we got function, and we'll go, and you can turn the button, it'll cycle through deals. So we'll start off with function, go into here, best station memory, local off, seek, manual, preset channels, and back that way. Alright, so I'm back out. Audio, we go into here, you got fader, balance, EQ settings, loudness off, and you get all lows, mids, and highs. And that really have a pronounced output on the music playing. Let's see. Subwoofer, normal and reverse. You usually just leave it on normal unless you're a audiophile and you really like to tinker with stuff, then you can put it on reverse if you need to. Subwoofer control, you can change the hertz coming out of the subwoofer output from all the way, I think now like 50 is the lowest, all the way up to 200 and back to 50. Usually when you're just putting just basic bass in the car, you start off at 80 and adjust it from there on how you do it. You also got your gain control, +6, -6, and your dB control, which I believe that's what that is. And after that, you got bass boost. You use a little extra oomph in your bass. High pass filter settings. That's just want to take a little extra bass out of your highs so that they won't have as much mid bass. And back to the fader. That's pretty much it for the audio control. The next one is illumination, key color, and the key color for Pioneer radios is this piece here, this little section, and this section. So if you want to go into here, you can select. We'll see. We'll put it on green here. You can put whatever color you want, like a cycle through or something like that. Display color is everything in between the display and your little buttons underneath. So we can make those blue. That way you can see I got the different colors. Both color is both key colors and the display color. So if you want to change them both to whatever color you want, whatever, like them all the way, you can have them all green or whatever. Phone color, I believe that's when you got your phones flashing. The different effects when you're getting phone calls and different stuff like that. We got illumination effects on. That's just for the little blinkies and stuff on the display. And we're back to key color. Alright, we're back out of that. We're going to go into system. This is where you can change the clock, the 24-hour, 12-hour setup, info display, spiana, level meter, source, just whatever you want to have displaying on, usually on the radio. And there might be some other features if you have CDs or USBs plugged in. Next one's Aux Input. This is where if you want to turn this off or on. It comes by default on, but if you really want to turn it off and never want to use Aux Input, you have the ability to turn it off. Don't know why you would want to, but it gives you that feature just in case. Dimmer off and on, all it does is dim all the lights. If you're too bright at night, you can just turn it down. There's so it won't be blinding your face. Like some cars' radios are pointing directly at you, and some are pretty far away. So there's a dimmer if you need it. Let's see. Brightness does the same thing as dimmer, but you can actually dial in the brightness that you want. In demo mode off, this is where you can turn it off, hit yes, and now demo's off. All demo mode is by default, it shows all the basic features of the radio like as if it's on display. If you go any changes in the EQ, or the bass, mids, and treble and all that, after about 10 to 15 seconds, the demo mode comes back on. It erases everything. So if you're buying this for your car, the first thing you might want to do is turn the demo mode off. It's going to give you a headache later on. Alright, let's see. Bluetooth audio on. That way you can listen to music from your phone through the Bluetooth. Bluetooth memory clear, that we can delete all memorized devices in the radio. So you may have like 10 phones paired to the radio, and you want to clean up some memory, you can go in there and delete them all out of there. Bluetooth version tells you what version it is. App connect set. I'm not sure what this means. I have to look up the manual and see what it says, but it gives you the function for that. And back to clock set. So that's everything for the system. Mix tracks, you go into here, this tells you if you want to do long playback, if you want the radio to play while it's in mix tracks mode, the song up to 1 minute or 1.5 to 3 minutes of song play before it switches over to the next song. If you want a short playback, you probably get around 30 seconds of song before it mixes over into the next song. Let's see what I got of that. You got flash area. Key display, you can have this flash and that flash in, and probably both. Key display are off. Yeah, so you have the keys flashing or the display flashing, or just not flash at all while it's playing mix tracks. Flash pattern. You got your sound level 1 and 2, different sound levels, and like if you want to have just a flash on bass or highs or anything in between, you can set it that way. Display effects on, that's all the stuff that blinks and stuff on the display. You turn it off or on if it's too much. Cutting in effects. If it's going into the next song, it has little effects on the screen for that. And back to the short playback. So that's all for the mix tracks. The next one, well, actually we're never back to the function. So other than that, that's all the menu features. It's got, if you have a CD or USB or something like that, it'll give you more features to go through on the source, but right now it's just aux and Bluetooth and radio. But if I had like an iPhone in there plugged in or a CD in there, it'll give you more source features. Other than that, just got Bluetooth, mix tracks, WMAG MP3, and USB. The illumination icons, as I can see on the sides here, are not near as bright as the ones for 2013, and they actually have more of a professional look to them this year. Alright, that was the Pioneer DEH-X6600BT. Like I said, the radio runs about 139. It is still brand new. They just come out with them like within a week or so, so they may not be on the shelves just yet. A lot of retailers like to sell all their old stuff off before they start bringing in new stuff, but they are available. You may have to wait a week or two before you might get one, but unless your store automatically puts them out or whatever. But anyway, it's got Bluetooth, of course, CD player, remotes, stereo controlled inputs. Has a nice professional look on the display, glossy black. Looks real nice and sleek. But anyway, this is Paul at 12roofer.com. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have an awesome day, and please subscribe.